happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, respectively on your watching time. Jai Jinein. My name is Nirmal Kumar Jain and you are watching Weekly Legal Bulletin on Law Gardener. The Allahabad High Court Special Bench sat on Sunday to hear a habeas corpus petition. A special bench of Justices Divakar and Samit Gopal was constituted pursuant to the order of Active Chief Justice Nath Bhandari. Calcutta High Court recently stayed an interim order restraining tax authorities from deducting tax on source on the basis of Section 149N of the Income Tax Act till September 30, 2021. The order was passed in challenge to the constitutional validity of Section 194N on the ground that it is beyond the legislative competence of the Parliament. AMUL wins trademark case in Federal Court of Canada. The court held that AMUL Canada infringed the exclusive trademark and copyright of the brand name AMUL owned by Indian companies and awarded damages of $15,000 in favor of AMUL. Supreme Court on a plea to restrain social media handles from carrying Islamophobic content said that latest information technology rules 2021 take care of it. The Madras High Court on Monday clarified that extension of interim orders not be continued beyond July 15. Residences of all Supreme Court judges equipped with 1000 Mbps internet to facilitate video conferencing, Justice Chandrachud said in an open court. Karnataka High Court on Monday questioned the rationale of the state government in giving priority to few communities in setting up of financial corporations. It also said state government bound by constitution cannot discriminate between castes for setting up of financial corporation. Supreme Court has held that deposit of compensation to legal heirs of victim cannot be a condition for grant of bail in Dharmesh Dharmendra vs. State of Gujarat. Evidence by differently able is not inferior. Madras High Court while upholding the conviction for sexual assault of visually challenged women. The Madras High Court recently dismissed a writ petition moved by Tamil actor Vijay in 2012 seeking to restrain tax authorities from demanding or collecting entry tax on Rolls-Royce Ghost car that was imported from England. The court imposed costs of 1 lakh on Vijay, saying actress portrays selves as champions of social justice but evade tax. The Karnataka High Court said though limitation period not strictly applicable to Article 226 pleas, rights can't be enforced after unreasonable lapse of time. The court also held that it should not be reluctant to exercise its discretionary jurisdiction to protect those who slept over wrongs. Andhra Pradesh moves Supreme Court against Telangana alleging denial of legitimate share of water for drinking and irrigation purposes. Police stated that State of Telangana has violated the binding Bachavat Award and express provision of Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act 2014. The Supreme Court on Wednesday stated that it would examine how far constitutional courts can venture into issues which fall within executive domain in relation to COVID-19 management. Delhi High Court issued notice in a plea seeking issuance of guidelines or rules to regulate advertisement of cryptocurrency asset exchanges in India. Use sir to address the court. We are comfortable with sir, Madras High Court says your lordship is not mandatory, said orally during the course of a hearing. The Gujarat High Court to formally launch live streaming of its all willing benches on July 17, making it the first court in the country to stream its proceedings live to the public. Poor have been hit hardest. During pandemic, GOVT High Court directs state to provide benefits to people entitled under Food Securities Act. The Union Cabinet approved the continuation of the centrally sponsored scheme that is CSS for development of infrastructure facilities for judiciary for another 5 years from April 1, 2021 to March 31, 2026. The Delhi Bar Association has issued an advisory for lawyers found to be submitting false or fake COVID-19 report for the purpose of availing the financial assistance provided to advocates by giving them one-time opportunity of tendering a voluntary apology to the council. Rajasthan High Court directs state government to conduct training of principal magistrates in juvenile justice boards for sensitizing them with Juvenile Justice Act. Madhya Pradesh High Court, while granting a protection to a couple, stated that if a person or major and married voluntarily should not be harassed by anyone just because they have objection. Jharkhand High Court has held that in absence of any allegation of deception, false promise or inducement at the time of the transaction, merely the breach of undertaking to repay the loan in the manner claimed cannot be basis for conviction under Section 420 of the IPC, while setting aside the conviction of the accused. Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry suspends 3 advocates for being charged under NDPS Act, IPC and Gundas Act. A Delhi court granted a bail to 19-year-old accused of murder charges by opining that the accused may be an adult in the eyes of law. His mental age might not be in consonance with the legislative age of maturity. 25% student lack access to online classes. Karnataka High Court directs state to make action plan to bridge digital divide. A plea has been moved in the Delhi High Court seeking direction on the centre to formulate a policy for protection of children from online gaming. Addition as well as constitution of a regulatory body to monitor gaming content, including both online and offline gaming. There may be illegitimate parents but no illegitimate children. Karnataka High Court strikes down condition denying compassionate appointment to children in second marriage. A group comprising 300 women lawyers from Mumbai has written to the newly appointed Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju seeking reservations for female advocate in the Bar Council of India and the State Bar Council. Parliament Monsoon Session 2021. Central government proposes to pass 23 bills in Lok Sabha. The Punjab and Haryana High Court has denied a bail to man accused of committing sex with an 8-year-old child after observing that he may victimize other innocent children if set free. Chief Justice of India C.V. Ramanna expressed alarm at the rampant misuse of sedition law, that is Section 124A of the IPC. In a plea hearing the constitutional validity of offence of sedition under Section 124A of Indian Penal Code 1860. The Kerala High Court directed that banks should not deny educational loans citing liabilities of student's parent. The Madras High Court observed that an accused person who is eventually acquitted of all charges is entitled to have his name redacted from all court orders in relation to the offence he was accused of in order to uphold his fundamental right to privacy.